Hi, this is Sushant Singh Rajput and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Now, the hunger for learning new shots, the hunger for learning new things is something which comes across nicely. The manner in which he just learns the helicopter shot and that samosa and all that bit. And the way you play it as well, I think is something which is, because we've seen quite a few actors who played cricketers or various other sports. Some have been convincing, some maybe have not been that convincing. But it looks like 100% convincing that entire, the way the helicopter shot is going is something brilliant. So if you can talk about the learning part, that hunger for learning that Dhoni has and the way you portray that. And one very important point is when he's not selected for, I think, under 19. And when he says that let's celebrate Balushahi and Balushahi party karte hain, that maybe I need to work harder. I think that's hugely inspiring, and maybe that's the reason why the guy reached where he reached actually.
Of course, so the first thing, the hunger for learning. I mean, I can totally connect with that because there is nothing else that will stick to you. I mean, like, if I am thinking, this is something that I've discussed in many platforms lately. I don't know whether people get it or not, but I have started from nothing, absolutely nothing. It's not even zero, it's like minus, because I was doing something else. There was a momentum to become an engineer, and suddenly I discovered this thing that I really like, and I start doing it. But at the same time, as a kid, I also had many dreams, like common dreams. You know, I'll buy my own house and I'll buy this car, it's a luxury car. So these things were there. And now when I started following my my dream, in the sense of changing my career, I started earning money to an extent that I could actually afford all these things. What happened, that while I was doing my work, I also was realizing this fact that everything that I stayed with for so many years, for like 20 years of my life, thinking that one day I'll get this and then I'll arrive, I'll be successful. Those things just stayed with me for a few days. And I very quickly got used to owning those things, and there was no excitement left. So I was like, oh, this is not the way to go. But then the only way to go is to be myopic. So another goal, but it doesn't give you anything. The entire process will bore you until unless you get something, and it will just hit you for like few days and then again. So it's like 95% of boredom and 5% of excitement. But if you do something every day that excites you, you will get all those things, you'll get the spikes in between, but at the same time you're enjoying the entire process. This is the hunger for learning that I understood with my experience of my life, and that is what was punctuated in the film as well. And it's the same approach that I did for learning all the cricketing skills, because Kiran More sir was there, who was training me for like 12 months. Proper structure he had. He's like, first 3-4 months, no MS, just proper cricketing shots and proper basics of wicket keeping. So just so you look like a cricketer to me, and you feel like a cricketer when you are doing it. So that happened for 3-4 months. And then there was an analyst on board. So what he would do is, it was very easy in a sense, because we had a fixed output. This is how I have to become. And this is where I am right now. We just need to bridge the gap. So he would, like helicopter shots. So what he would do is he would break down the helicopter, one shot of MS, into 6 different frames. So you can see the exact back position, exact feet position, exact head position. And he would also try to explain the shift of balance and weight.
Sure.
So, and then we had a bowling machine, and he would do the same shot again and again and again till the time you start looking like that. So, and cricket excites everybody in India. And I had MS kit also to keep me going. So it was like the same bats and same helmet and all. So with time, I think it was not a very hard effort, just me investing time in a very excited way. That's it.
No, I'm sure since you had planned it properly, maybe because of that you say that it was not that difficult, but it definitely must have been, because to look like a replica of someone and that too so convincing is something which is definitely not easy. Now coming to the entire failure part.
But can I add to that? We need skills to disappoint you. we as an actors need skills to disappoint you, because I have seen in last 3-4 films the kind of work, the kind of technicians, the slogging for so many months in the post-production just to make sure that people think that you're the character. The editors, the background.
No, that I understand.
Everything is there with us. Even the audience, they know that I'm not Dhoni, but they still want to come and watch it. So they are with me. So I have to do something diametrically, drastically jarring and opposite to disappoint you. So it is not that difficult as it seems if we just concentrate on simple things, simple basic things, and we do it.
You know, that definitely is there, but let me be more specific. Like we've had like an Azhar in recent times, and frankly the cricketers which were there, and even Imran was very good as far as the emotion part is concerned. But when it comes to playing the shots and all the shots and everything, the way it was portrayed on screen, it happened like a few months back, and the way you portrayed, after all the technique that you have, you know, you still have to hit the ball with the right technique. It should look convincing as a viewer. But I'm being very honest actually, and the way you've performed as far as the cricketer is concerned is definitely it looks like almost like a what like a cricketer will do, and like a professional cricketer. So
Thanks.
In spite of the fact कि आप बहुत humble हो चुके हैं, मैं समझ सकता हूँ उसको.
I'm being slightly
I understand that.
honest.
Because, you know, even what you discussed about the VFX part and a lot of other things as well. You can speed up certain shots, and you can do a lot of things. But the fact is कि वो जो एक either it is there or not there. कि आपने जो shot आपने खेला है,
exactly.
या तो वो आपने खेला है या फिर आपने नहीं खेला है.
You cannot improve a bad shot into a good shot, but you can improve a good shot into a very good shot.
Definitely, yeah. So that thing is there. Yeah. Okay, now coming to the failure part of it, he goes through a lot of failures. He goes through a lot of talk that his contemporaries like Kaif and other people they've reached where they've reached, and somewhere his penchant for unconventional, being unconventional is something that we come to know that tennis cricket tournament that he participates in.
Yeah.
Many would say that for someone aspiring to be like a professional cricketer at a certain level, maybe it was not really that good an idea. But the fact is that later, when we see how his graph, it's proven right, because he comes across as a very unconventional player, as a very unconventional batsman as well. If we can talk about that part, because that has been like extremely frustrating for him as well, taking up a job just because of his parents, and still continuing that, still getting support from unconventional sources, and from friends as well. But that failure definitely must have been extremely important for him, for just building up that hunger for achieving what he finally achieved.
Yeah, of course. Failures and why does something happen? There are two things, and I think I have a different take on both the things, and it's very, very different from what is general point of view. Like failures, it's extremely important. I think I would value a massive failure more than a mediocre success. But having said that, that's not my intent. Why I'll do something. But the most important thing is that the whole knowledge structure of education in our schools or anything, we are taught to be so careful. We are taught to not fail. You have to succeed. That's fine. You want to succeed, you please succeed. But being careful is the problem. You need to learn how not to be careful. You need to try different things. Only then, once in like 100 times or 200 times, you'll hit on something that's completely fresh. And that's going to change everything for everybody. So it's extremely important to fail, because without failure, you cannot get something new or fresh. You will be a very good repetition of something else, if that makes you happy. And number two is that we make logical sense of everything only looking backwards. Like I would say that, okay, MS was, he is an unconventional player, so maybe that worked because he was doing that. But at that point of time, it was not an intent. It was just like, I want to play cricket. I want that excitement. So either it's gully cricket, chatwala cricket, professional cricket, I would play cricket. So he just went there. But that's what happens. Like when I look back, and like if I didn't drop out in the third year of my college, I wouldn't have gone there. I wouldn't have. So it makes sense looking backwards, but it doesn't it doesn't do anything. I cannot prepare myself for anything that's coming in the future.
And now you're giving lectures at IIT. Okay.